What is up, CTC family? Shaka Daniel here, aka Chase That Coin. And today we want to do our first Bitcoin analysis of 2018. All right, I've been a little bit sick the last day, but we're still, we got to get to business. So we're going to talk about whether this is a bull trap for BTC or whether this is the start of the next uptrend. I also want to look at two of our top picks for 2018, with the first one being Cardano and the second one being IoT chain. All right, we're going to give it a few seconds and to populate the stream. I encourage you all to share this out, hit like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I'm going to take a second and take my own advice and share the stream out. Hope you guys are enjoying your 2018. I enjoyed my New Year's. A little sick from it, but I'll be fine. Share this in the Telegram group, please. Check the links in the description below. We have the link to the Telegram group. All right, check out the link to the Discord. One of my main focuses is going to be building out the Discord for 2018. So I had a blast on New Year's. I didn't have a jacket on a lot of the time, so kind of got sick. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? So let me just share this out really quickly, guys. I encourage you all to do the same. This is going to be the first BTC analysis of the year. We're going to talk about if this is a bull trap or if this is the start of the next uptrend. All right, and I also will be starting the giveaway, which is the last giveaway that I talked about doing. Was going to be, I was going to give away 10 Buythedip shirts from BTC Barbie, her store. So we're going to do that. All right, so let's take off. We got a few people in the stream. All right, guys, so we're going to talk about BTC USD first off, whether this is a bull trap or an up move. Now, if you guys have been keeping up with my videos and this channel, and I encourage you all to do so, this has been an area where I've been calling for BTC to break upward. All right, so the fact that it's bouncing off of this area is no surprise to me. It did temporarily break below our area. But you guys already know the way I look at support and resistance. All right. So I was not surprised to see the market pull back above this area and to test the upside. Now, all we have to do, right, really for me to continue very bullish is break 16,340. If we break that with volume, I'm going to call for a test, a retest of the all-time high for BTC here. Now, I also have been posting out. What's up, guys? What's up? I also have been posting out that, depending on how quickly BTC moves up, it's going to determine if the alts dip here or if they keep up with Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin had a nice spike up yesterday. Temporarily, the alts did dip. All right. On this candle on the 4-hour, BTC did spike up, alts did temporarily dip. But since BTC isn't continuing its violent upward move, we have seen a big move in a lot of alts today. Okay, so in my opinion, is this the start of the bear? Is this a bear trap? I'm going to say no, but we can still reject away from 16,300. Do I expect that? No, I expect for a test of at least 17,779 before determining a direction. Okay, but like I said, with things like ADA, which is Cardano, which is one of the top picks for me for 2018. All right, let me check the health of the stream. Okay, guys. So yeah, ADA is one of the top picks for me for 2018. Okay. Down here, we were drawing on some situations. As you can see, we did get a break above here, and we continued up. So if you got in on this trade for ADA, all right, after that rough flag, I like to call those rough flags because, you know, usually I would like to see a better spike, but this is the flagpole right here, so it's pretty good. It's pretty a classic flag. But we did break. If you got in after the flag, you're up about 144%, which is not bad at all. Now, for those of you who don't know, I made some top picks, right? But the coins that I am gonna be focusing on, right, for 2018, as far as what's gonna catch my attention, it's gonna be coins that can possibly rival or compete or replace Ethereum. They're going to be coins that can be listed on Coinbase, and they're also going to be coins that are going to be able to be big players within the Internet of Things field. All right, so these things may, Yanni, what's up? What's up? These things may not be blockchain. Now, I don't want to be the type to say, you know, okay, I'm only blockchain. I don't want anything to do with anything else that's not blockchain, because that's not realistic. If we understand the way that people think, people are always looking for something to replace something else or the better version. Okay, so with the tangles and the DAGs and the different types of technologies that people are using that aren't necessarily blockchain, if these things prove to be secure and scalable and very quick, I think that they're gonna be used, and people they're gonna get attention. So I want to get into these things early. One of the coins that I am in that I think is going to have a chance, if it launches, to compete with Ethereum and the likes of ADA and NEO and these things is Tezos. So I think we should all be looking for things to compete with Ethereum. Now that doesn't mean that I'm totally against Ethereum, because I am not against Ethereum by any means. But just like we're looking for things to compete with Bitcoin, it only makes sense to look for things to compete with Ethereum and capture some of that market cap. Okay, so this is one of the reasons why I think people are so bullish on Cardano, even though it doesn't have proof of stake, it doesn't have smart contracts, you know, it doesn't have the formal verification that it's talking about having. Now, one of the reasons that I'm very bullish on Tezos is because if it launches on the testnet, it already has all of these things. So it's kind of ahead of Cardano in that sense. Now, let's talk about another one that I'm interested in, which is ITC. Okay, so I've been dollar cost averaging into ITC for about 2 or 3 days now. Okay, like 2 days. This is very interesting to me. It is a very low market cap as far as comparison to things like IOTA or XRB, which is Roblox. So, and then another reason why I'm very bullish on it, because one, it's not blockchain. All right, I think people are going to be looking for technologies that aren't necessarily blockchain, that they can get into early, that are going to be, you know, Internet of Things type of markets. But what caught my eye is the fact that it already has an influence in a lot of these Chinese exchanges. All right, so it hasn't hit the Western exchanges yet, but it already has its foot in a lot of these Chinese exchanges, which is pretty cool. And the volume on this thing is almost as much, or, you know, at times 25% of the total market cap. So the volume on this thing is insane. I'm in it. Lisk. Yes, anything that, even though Lisk isn't totally, you know, comparable with Ethereum as far as, but in a lot of ways it is, all right? Because it's, in my opinion, Lisk is just a different approach. Yes, it isn't smart contract based, but a lot of the chains that people want to run and do a lot of these tokens on Ethereum, they could do them on Lisk. So Lisk, ADA, Tezos, Ethereum Classic, even though it's, the difference between Ethereum Classic and ETH isn't defined enough for me to consider Ethereum Classic to be a serious competitor against ETH. EOS, Ardor, yes, Ardor, anything like that. So the buckets, the fields that I'm going for are things that can compete with Ethereum. All right. It doesn't matter if you love Ethereum or not. You should also be looking to capitalize on things that can compete with Ethereum, because if you really love Ethereum, you'll be looking for something that has an actual shot of competing with it, making profit from it, and then buying more Ethereum. So if you really like Ethereum, you'll be looking for ways to get more Ethereum by capitalizing on competition. So competition isn't bad. Whether it can compete with Ethereum, that's going to be a really big thing this year, I think. Got something in my eye. If it can get listed on Coinbase, that one is a little bit more vague, but I think we all can come up with a list of things that can possibly get listed on Coinbase. And then, yeah. We're also going to talk about ETH to 1K. Yes, I'm pretty bullish Ether. I'm very bullish Ether as far as price. I've always been bullish Ether as far as price. As far as scalability and it being the premier smart contract platform, I don't know about that. But as far as price, it is the leader in the market. It has brought a lot of attention as far as CryptoKitties, ICOs. Ethereum, you have to nod your head to Ethereum, but you have to be looking for things to compete with it simply because of this. Simply because of this. All right, you have to look for the story inside of everything. Whether you're looking at the charts and you're looking for the story inside the charts, or you're looking at CoinMarketCap and you're looking for the story inside CoinMarketCap. Now, the story that I'm getting from CoinMarketCap is Cardano, which is a platform that isn't even built out yet. Stellar, which is a up-and-coming platform, which is, has stolen one of the projects from Ethereum already. EOS, which isn't even a thing yet. Okay, so these platforms being so high already, all right, is telling me that the market thinks that these things can catch up to Ethereum, or it thinks that something will become very close to Ethereum, especially with the likes of Ripple, which isn't a platform, as far as things being built on top of it, other applications and things. This just passed Ethereum, and it held, and it's continuing to go up past Ethereum. So I'm looking for the story here. So the story here is that, yes, something already passed Ethereum, and the market thinks that other platforms will catch up to or pass Ethereum. All right. So the market also thinks that Ripple will be added to Coinbase, and it's valuing things like Dash, which it thinks will be added to Coinbase. All right. IOTA is a big thing, right? At $11 billion market cap. And, the Tangle is a totally new thing. So the market thinks that things that are non-blockchain are going to be big. ITC, which is one of our top picks for 2018, is doing absolutely insane. All right. And I wouldn't be surprised. And mind you, do your own research. This isn't me telling you to buy any of these projects. Do your own research. But I would not be surprised if no matter what Bitcoin does, whether it holds here, whether it dips a little bit, I would not be surprised if this thing kept rocketing up. We've all seen those projects where no matter what Bitcoin is doing, people are so bullish on this project that it's just going up ridiculous ridiculous amounts per day. So that's what I'm seeing for IOTC. Another one, Stratus. Stratus is going to be competition to Ethereum. That's why I am so bullish Strat. Well, that's one of the reasons. Even if it wasn't going to be competition to ETH directly, which a lot of people don't see that yet, but it is going to be competition to Ethereum directly. But I just think it's very undervalued. But it fits perfectly with what I'm thinking. You know, platforms that are going to be able to rival Ethereum. Okay. Now, this isn't me hating on Ethereum, guys. This is just me looking for opportunities, just like I am very bullish Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash is one of my top picks for 2018. That doesn't mean I hate Bitcoin, but it's just the fact that if I really like BTC, I would be looking for an opportunity to make more of it, right, through its competition. And I should be looking for hedges against BTC to keep my investment safe. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Glad to have you guys here. New year. This is the first analysis. I have another few topics I want to talk about, but I don't want to mix them in there because I don't want to make this, all over the place. So we're going to stick to what we're talking about. And this one is nice and short and sweet. We've been getting to the points. But as you can see, I have a bunch of different things going on here. All right, we have a cup and handle right here. So we have a cup, boom. We have the handle, which is a classic handle for Strat right here, right? And then we have the breakup. All right, we have the close above the cup, which definitely indicates the cup and handle. Bitcoin spiked up a little bit, so it pushed down, but it's still holding a pretty strong point on the 4 hour for us. All right, so we have the cup and handle, which is one bullish sign. We have the market respecting key levels on the Fibonacci for Stratus, and we also have right, a 5-point Elliott wave. All right, so we have A, B, C, D being lower than C, but higher than B, okay? And then we have the extension. Now, the reason I don't use Elliott waves all the time because I feel like the last push or the E or whether it be the C or whatever number it is that you're using, because we have a bunch of these over here. We have a bunch of types of these things over here. These Elliott waves, we have impulses. It goes from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C, D, A, B, C, E, 1, 2, 3, But I in my opinion, the last push, this is like a lot of freestyling. Like, this is like a guess to me. Like, even though I've seen a lot of people who, they're really good at the Elliott waves as far as like spotting them, but the last push is always like really freestyle to me. That's why I don't really use it. But as far as I already have this as a key level, so this is why I put the last push up here, because the market, when it's going up, it's looking for resistance. When it's going down, it's looking for support. That's just a very basic way of looking at all of this stuff. So the next key level of resistance is going to be up here at 27.34.64 for Stratus. That's just one level. In my opinion, when we get a lot of things for Stratus, we're gonna break all the way up here. We're gonna test the high. All right. So there's certain things I'm looking for as far as coins in 2018. I'm not just going for I'm just not going for just low caps, because yes, you can make a lot of money from low caps, but you can lose a lot of money. You can get stuck in a lot of these projects. And a lot of these guys aren't telling you this is because they have very small positions, all right? So they can get in and out, or they have very big positions that they're willing to just dump very hard and lose a lot of it when it pumps. So if you have a very small position, it doesn't matter, you can get in and out easy. But the positions that I like to put on, I can't get in and out of these coins very easily. You personally wouldn't buy any altcoins right now because of the incoming BTC bull run. Okay, now BTC is going to be technically on a bull run, but look at the BTC dominance. The BTC dominance is slowing down and it is dropping, which indicates to us that, yes, BTC is going to continue to rise in value, but the altcoin market may continue to outperform BTC. Right. Just a few weeks ago, one of our moderators in the channel, which is James Bond, he has his own channel, and I like to go over there and mess with him a lot, you know. But a lot of people, you know, they were saying that buying these altcoins was not a good strategy against Bitcoin, and then a few days later, a lot of these altcoins beat Bitcoin out 10x, you know, and the BTC dominance is continuing to push down. So if we go to BTC USD, all right, if we go to BTC USD, I gotta figure out how to place my mic so I can. So even if we push up from here, the only way that I expect alts to really dump is if we get big pushes. If we get these big candles, you know, where BTC covers 20% in a day, yes, alts are going to dip. But if we get these nice pushes, which was, let's see how much that was. If we get a nice push like this, which was 10%, you know, some alts did dip temporarily. If the next candle isn't a continuation of this upward violent push, or maybe even more so of an upward violent push, alts are going to keep up. And one of the topics that I was I'm thinking about talking about, but like I said, I don't want to add too much into this video, is how silly it is to sell your altcoins when Bitcoin moves up. That is a terrible idea. Now, granted, you do want to have stop losses in trades. I use a mental stop loss because I don't want the market to just come to a point and close me out. I trade differently from a lot of people. But you do want to have a stop loss. But if you're in a trade and BTC spikes up, selling your altcoins to get into BTC is a terrible idea. And we're going to cover that in our next video. Matter of fact, let's call an end to this live stream. And we're going to start another live stream in 2 minutes. I'll see you guys then. Peace, guys. Keep chasing that coin, ladies and gentlemen. Peace.